Liquid Funk. Fabio on Radio 1.
Many thanks for the mighty Tim Westwood. Always got to give praise to the mighty Tim. Catch him again 9 till 12 Saturday nights. We got the beats, we got the flavours. Through till 4 o'clock. Fabio. Picking up the pieces. Giving you a little bit of bump and hustle. Kicked off the show with a killer. Start as a mean to go on, the sound of Calibre, Our Love Part 2. That mix is causing calamity on the dance floor right now. From the forthcoming album, from one of the big names of the year, Calibre. Watch out for the guy. I've told you about him for the last year. The album's coming and it's going to be unbelievable. Lots of things to talk about tonight, lots of things to talk about. I've been on a journey, been on a little journey. Been away, of course, in Brazil. I'm going to be telling you all about that a bit later. Loads to tell you about. But big things are happening in Brazil with drum and bass. It's very, very similar to the way the scene kicked off here years ago. It's on fire out there. So I'll be telling you about that later. Exciting things to tell you about. Also, Gatecrasher tomorrow. I'll be telling you about that. I'm going to be telling you about what's happening over the summer. Lots of amazing work coming up. Some good stuff. Good stuff happening. Also going to be answering your emails. We've got the top 5 rollers. We've got competitions. We're going to talk about that game, the football, because everyone's has got their own opinions. I've got my own opinions, and my opinion is right, okay? That's all you need to know. I'm right. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. And plus, the very best music. We're going to get really funky, really sensual, really sleazy. Lots of great new tracks. I've got a killer cut from Brazil. Also got a new one from Grand Unified, something hot from Zinc. Some new killers from Primary Motive, Calibre, Alex Reese, Carlito, Addiction. Some more Cybertron for you. Bit of Optical, a bit of everything's happening tonight. It's all running, it's all busted. Got a track that I've been playing for a long time. There might be a slight problem with the sample in this, but let's hope it's out soon. Killer track, Universe. Marcus the Intalex, one of the men of the moment. And the plate of this that I've owned for a little while, I actually lost and I found it again today when I was looking for a track for my history lesson, which I found one. That's another thing I've got in store for you, a killer history lesson. It's good. Keeps it locked. Keep it Fabio, baby. Marcus Intalex with a touch of Masters at Work. Track entitled Universe. Hope to see that original mix coming out because a few little problems with that. Hope that gets sorted. Brilliant tune. Been around a little while on plate, but that tune deserves to be out there in the streets because that is bad tune. Sending that one out to my producer Andy, also to Wilbur, to Lorna Clark, Andy Parfit, all the Illuminati. Universe. More from Marcus the Intalex a little bit later. We've got some grand tunes coming up. We've got the top 5 rollers. We've also got to tell you about next week's special from Glastonbury, live from Glastonbury, Fabio and Grooverider. That should be hot. Should be absolutely hot. So we're going to be telling you about that a bit later because that is going to be happening. We've got loads of emails to read out. And we're going to talk some football as well. I'm going to ease you into things tonight, really easing everybody in, because we've got some absolute killers. And I know everyone's feeling the funk at the moment. Because, tomorrow, today, Saturday, is meant to be the hottest day in England for something like 22 years. We'll see. It's just like we heard that England's going to win the Euro 2000 and England's going to beat West Indies and... Yeah, right. Talking about the football, let's talk a bit of football now. After this. Carlito and Addiction. Forthcoming Creative Source, one of the many tunes coming out on the label over the next couple of months. This is one of them, a tune that's been around for ages. We've got a B-side for this now, which is excellent, but I forgot at home. Check this out. marvellous professional sound. Carlito and Addiction, Make It Real, forthcoming Creative Source. Watch out for the B-side on that, it's fat. Big shout going out to James and Addiction. Also, Mr. Big Mouth Jay Holder from Coventry. You know exactly what I'm saying. I'm sure you're feeding me on that. And, yeah, we're going to talk a little bit of football. So all the ladies, you can go make a cup of tea and... at the risk of sounding terribly sexist, but, you know... But what happened? 2-0. One thing you can rely on England for is a good defence, good solid defence. Sol Campbell, one of my boys, I don't know what his game is at the moment. He's, I think he's sidetracked. I think he's got other things on his mind, and I think I might know what it is. But he's a bit sidetracked. The Neville brothers just look like they might as well put me and Groove out there because I'm sure we'd do a better job. Say if they were playing like pub players, to say that would be a diss on pub players, to be honest, because they don't look like they've got a clue what's going on. Tony Adams is getting too old. Paul Ince is not world class. You know, Ince is a great player, great motivator, great all that business, but he's not world class. And the way Figo and Rui Costa, they were all over him. He didn't even know what was going on. I'm not being funny as well. He plays for Middlesbrough, and you know sometimes he doesn't get into the team. I mean, Kevin. Doesn't that say something to you? Middlesbrough, you know, not the greatest team in the world. But, and then 2-0 up. Great game forward. But we underestimate certain teams. People say to me, yeah, Portugal, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And the same old. You know, we've all got to be patriotic, but we've got to be realistic. At the moment, we've got 3 world-class players, Beckham, Scholes, and I think Michael Owen. The rest of them are kind of really good players. Emil Heskey is, not being funny, is just not my idea of world-class. He really isn't my idea of a world-class player. He's, for a guy who's nearly 16 stone, you tap him and he falls over, like Frank Bruno. That's why they call him Bruno. But saying all that, I think Germany are way over the hill. I think they're so old, and I think if we lose against Germany, we deserve to be out of that Euro 2000 because we should be able to beat Germany, and I think we will. I think the biggest problem is going to be Romania. With Hagi and Petrescu and whoever Escu and whatever. They're a good, solid side, and I fear Romania, like a big style. So we're going to see what's going to happen over the next coming weeks. But I tell you, France look good. They look good. Portugal look good. Even Italy, who are just like the most boring side in the world. But boring wins things sometimes. Anyway, we're going to read out some of your emails soon. I'm sure Andy's kind of clocking up a few more emails as we speak. We're getting back to the sound of Salsoul, the remix. It's Fabio. Sending that one out to all the liquid funksters. Everyone who attended Swerve on Wednesday. Ray Keith was down there. Played an excellent set. Played a blinder, Ray. Played a blinder. Ray didn't even want to come off in the end. I think Ray was a little bit on the nervous side beforehand. Got into the swing of things and he was neat and tidy. He was neat and tidy. So nice one, Ray. Thanks for coming down. Gonna have you back again soon. Another very busy night. Thanks to everybody for coming down. Big shout to Adrian from Reinforced. Big shout to all the Reinforced crew. Big shout to Joe and Zara. Also Storm, blowing up the spot at the moment. Blowing up the spot. Big shout going out to Randall, who I was with in Brazil. And I know you had a wicked time, Randall. I know you was feeling it. We're going to be talking Brazil a little bit later. Because Brazil, I was touched. Like big style. I was really, really touched. Also, big shout going out to Mark Maguire.
Yeah, I see.
We're going to be reading out some of your emails now. This one says, Wicked show. I wish... You lot are funny. Wicked show, which is wicked. Then, you know, I've got to translate some of these ones. Wicked show, Fab. Feeling the funk like silly. Could you big up Marky P, Boyley, William and the Cardiff Street Soldiers from Steady C? Right, what's up, Fabio? Living out in Germany at the moment. I have to say the drum and bass scene here is dire. Have to rely on my brother to send out tapes of the show. It's not that bad in Germany. The scene, that is. The place, maybe a different story. I'm living just near Spire and I heard you played the Stormer here last year. Will you be coming back? If so, when? Spire, yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm pretty booked up till next year-ish, so I'm not sure about that one. Keep up the good work later, Neil. I've been going to Brum and Bass dues. That was funny. Brum and Bass, yeah, I get ya. Dues now for over 8 years, back to the days of Ganja Man right through. A shout to Tom White, Andrea, Shaggy, and all the crew are keeping it going. For real, yeah. Could you please tell me which type of events you think are better? Raves like the late Helter Skelter and Rain Dance, or the top clubs like Minister and Cream? I personally prefer the raves as they play all the best underground music like happy hardcore. Right. The only problem with raves at the moment is the lack of support and bad rep by the critics. I've got to say, I do miss some of the bigger raves, but I'm not too sure if I'd call happy hardcore, don't want to sit on the fence here, but happy hardcore, underground, happy hardcore's trance music anyway. It's turned into trance.
Man's existence is held in that.
As far as I know, it is trance music. Right, respect for putting it on the best show on British radio. Can you give a massive respect to Ronnie Size and the Represent crew for putting on such a wicked show at Homelands? Right, yeah, I forgot to mention that Ronnie Size and them guys blew up the spot at Homelands. And everyone can say what they want, but the drum and bass tent at Homelands, out of all the tents, we was right at the back as usual. It was the most atmospheric, let's get real about this. It was the best tent. And Ronnie and Represent, I heard they absolutely ran things there. So anyway, they tore up the place completely. Dynamite kept things running. I'm sure you agree we'll see a lot of good stuff from them in the future. No doubt, no doubt. Ronnie and the boys, always, they can surprise you every single time. And their live show is to be seen, to be believed. So we're going to have more of the emails in a little while. Back to the music from the brand new Full Cycle EP. This is a track entitled 21st Century by DJ Krust. Big shout to Krust, Ronnie and the guys. We're going to play one more after this, and then we're going to go into the top 5, the Mighty 5 Rollers, which we had last week. Number 1 was the Ram Trilogy and Titan. It's Fabio, this is how we flexing, baby. This is how we flexing. Friday night, Saturday morning. Let's do this. Slice of twisted liquid there. The sound of Krust from the album on Full Cycle. That is Krust. That is proper Krust. 21st century. 21st century soul. Sending that one out to Cleveland, also Talvin Singh. Everyone on the way to Gatecrasher tomorrow night. Should be hot, should be hot. Me and the rider might do a back-to-back, might not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right in around 5 minutes, we've got the Mighty 5 Rollers. We're compiled by Musique First, the Black Market and Replay. Got 2 non-movers, 1 new entry, and 2 going down. Right, last few emails for now as well. Heard about Optical's tinnitus. I know how horrible it is, since I suffer from it as well. But that's the risk of being a drum soldier. Please send my wishes to Optical. I hope he will recover quickly and it won't turn out to be permanent. But yeah, let's all hope so, because that is a serious affliction, that is. Not nice. And all us DJs kind of blasting it out, turning the headphones up maximum. We're going to have to stop that, because we're all going to be deaf by the age of 40. Yo, Fab and Groove, massive respect to ya, all down there in the UK. Me from Me from East Europe. I'm from East Europe, Latvia, Biocode's crew. I'm listening right now to the show via the net. Massive. Wicked stuff. Our producer's so sarcastic. Me from East Europe. Right, as I said before, we've got the top 5 rollers coming up soon. Also, remember, next week we're coming live from Glastonbury. We are coming live and direct from one of the best festivals in the land. Myself and the Grooverider, so check it next week 2 till 4. Live and in your face, baby. That's how we like it. That's how you like it. We're going to get so funky tonight, you ain't going to believe. We've also got competition winners to last week's competition. We're going to be reading them out in a little while. More emails coming out, some great music. We're going to get so sexy. We're going to get you wet. And that was not being rude, actually. I've got carried away with it.
Time to investigate unknown. Explore what you cannot see. We're all deaf and dumb and blind and healed. Where's the solution to our mystery? What's waiting around the corner? Come with me.
London Elektricity versus Origin Unknown. Track that's not going to be around for a little while. A little bit of an exclusive one. Track entitled Around the Corner. As said, we've got some tasty bits. Tasty. But right now, we're going to go into the top 5 rollers. 2 non-movers. Going to get you wet. That was so tacky, it's unbelievable. Kind of nonsense you say when you're 20 and full of testosterone. But, right. Yeah, well, I did, yeah, I know. Blue light in the bedroom, all that caper, yeah. Right, 2 non-movers, 1 new entry, 2 going down. Here we go.
The mighty 5 rollers. The biggest tunes. Going down. Number 5.
Number 5, DJ Die, Jitterbug on Full Cycle, going down. Down 1 to number 5. Big shout going out to DJ Die. Also the rest of the crew, all the Full Cycle crew. Remember that EP is in the shops, catch it. It's hot. Number 4, down 1, Kosheen, Hide You on Moksha. Remember the charts supplied by Musique First, Black Market and Replay. Number 3, the only new entry. Coming in halfway at number 3, Total Science, the advanced album sampler. Of course, there's a album sampler with a... Well, there's a white label floating about with a Champion Sound remix. So if you want to catch hold of the hottest tune around at the moment, try and find that one, Champion Sound remix. Their own remix which is the hottest tune around at the moment, no doubt about it. But this is at number 3, Total Science. Advanced album sample on CIA Records. Big shout to the guys. Something coming up from them a bit later.
Non-mover.
Number 2, non-mover. Ed Rush, Optical, Socom on Virus. So at number 5, we have Jitterbug on Full Cycle, DJ Die down 1. Kosheen down 1. From 3 to 4, Hide You by Kosheen on Moksha. Number 3, we had Total Science from the forthcoming album on CIA Records. That's the only new entry, and that comes in at number 3. Number 2, we've got Ed Rush and Optical, former number 1. Still staying there, still clocking up some units. Socom on Virus. So number 1, if you work it out, you'll be able to work out
5 rollers.
The Ram Trilogy, I'm maintaining. Non-mover. The Titan EP on Ram Recordings.
The biggest tunes.
Congratulations to Andy C. Respect. Another number 1. I think it's Andy and Ed Rush and Optical battling for world supremacy at the moment. So catch the next installment of the Mighty 5 Rollers next week at Glastonbury? Maybe.
Radio on Radio 1.
So catch the next instalment of the Top 5 Rollers. And remember, next week we're at Glastonbury. Myself and Grooverider coming live and direct at one of the world's best festivals. Talking about great festivals. Oh, I'll tell you about it later. There's two. I love this record too much. I can't really talk all over the tune. Another creative source. Up and coming. Sending this one out to Raf because I know you're feeling it. I know you love this. Even though he's one of them people, you play a record to him about 9 times, he doesn't pay no attention. 10th time you play, that tune, that's bad, you know. I'm like, yeah, I know, I play it every week. So anyway, this is yours. John B. The Way I Feel. Getting sultry, getting sexy until 4. last week's show with Grooverider, we gave away 5 copies of the new Pascal album, the new P-Funk Era. And the winners were Lisa Bradbury in Brighton. She always wins when Groove has a competition. Have you noticed that? This is about the 4th time she's won. I think she might actually be Wilbur. Oh dear, I could get sacked for that. Right, Lisa Bradbury in Brighton, Rob Price in High Wycombe, Gavin Black in Sheffield, Glenn Day in Perth, and Situ Ahmed in Solihull. Well done to them, and thanks to everyone who wrote in. So they will all win a copy of the new P-Funk Era album from Pascal, and I can tell you, that's a bad album. Right, this week's competition, next Friday, the 23rd of June, sees another great lineup at London's Fabric Club with 3 rooms of great music alongside myself. In the drum and bass room will be Optical, Bad Company and Pascal. In the breaks room, James Lavelle and Scratch Perverts will be manning the decks. If you fancy getting your name on the Radio 1 guest list for free, then you'll need to answer the following question. Which classic jungle track did Bad Company recently remix? That's pretty easy. Answers to Fabric competition. Fabio Radio 1 London W1N 4DJ. Which classic jungle track did Bad Company recently remix? And send that answers to that Fabric competition. Fabio Radio 1 London W1N 4DJ, or email us at fabio@bbc.co.uk. We're going to talk about Brazil soon. Oh my God. Oh dear, oh dear. You know when something's even 20 times better than you thought it was going to be? It's like that, it's like that. Anyway, to a man that can do no wrong in my eyes at the moment, Marcus the Intalex once again in a track entitled Love and Happiness. Love this to pieces. already turning into a Swerve classic, that tune. Love and Happiness. Sent Files. Marcus to Intalex. Brilliant tune. Brilliant tune. Producer likes that. He likes it. Right, remember Gatecrasher tomorrow? In Oxfordshire. 25,000 people they're expecting down there, and it's going to be absolutely boiling, so get down there. Myself and Grooverider 2 till 6 alongside Goldie. Big shout going out to Goldie. He's going to be in one of the hot films of the summer, a film called Snatch. Don't make no jokes. But yeah, that's going to... Brad Pitt's in the film, and the guy who directed Lock, Stock, he's going to be directing Guy Ritchie, Madonna's Man, and that's going to be a hot film. And we've got our own drum and bass Supremo right up there with all the top stars. So respect to Goldie. Remember the Metalheadz session on Sunday is blazing at the moment. Catch it at Dingwalls. It's hot. Also in Paul Oakenfold will be representing Pete Tong, Judge Jules. It's going to be on fire. Big shout going out to Paul Oakenfold. With Paul Oakenfold in Brazil, and it was hot. Paul Oakenfold, Armand van Helden, Frankie Knuckles, Bob Sinclair. It was a dream lineup. I've got to say, the drum and bass scene in Brazil is absolutely amazing. Played in a place called Curitiba, which is kind of like the German part of Brazil, and it's some amazing looking women. I've got to say that. I know the missus is listening, but the women there was just amazing. Never seen anything like it. And played in the big room after Armand van Helden. For once they didn't put the drum and bass in some little kind of back room, with like the size of a toilet with about 10 people jumping about 4,000 people in the room after Armand. Armand played a wicked set, and they were into it, big style. Anyway, next day went down to Sao Paulo, the first ever electronic music festival. They've got jazz festivals and stuff, but this was totally electronic music. 30,000 people in a place in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, and the drum and bass tent was the best tent. The trance tent and everything, that was rocking. The techno tent was blazing, but the drum and bass tent was where it was at. It was absolutely unbelievable. It was really strange because played my set, played a little liquid funk set, and like 4,000 people never heard this kind of music before, and they were mesmerised, totally mesmerised. So anyway, the MC DJ, a guy called Patife, came on, said something in Brazilian to the crowd, and it took them about 2 minutes to clap, and then the whole place just kind of exploded. It was a memorable experience. Really reminded me of back in the day, going back to Sunrise and Energy and places like that. And Brazil's the most amazing place.
Liquid funk.
Absolutely.
5 Rollers on Radio 1.
Oh dear, what have I done? Right, yeah, I got it. Right, what I was going to say, I'm going to play a track from Brazil now. Now they're starting to make some drum and bass, and respect's going out to Patife and Marky, two of the hottest DJs in Brazil. Well, Marky is the biggest DJ in Brazil. He sells like 70,000 CDs and stuff like that. Anyway, starting to make music. This is something from Brazil, from a guy called Patife. This is an excellent tune called Carnaval. It sums up the whole mood of Brazil. Hot, funky, sexy. Check this out. Also, we've got a history lesson, a killer track coming up, a killer old jungle tune, so get ready for that.
Carnaval, yeah, desengano. Carnaval, essa morena me deixou sonhando. Carnaval, carnaval, desengano. Carnaval, yeah, desengano. Carnaval, carnaval, carnaval. Yeah, yeah, no, no.
Liquid Funk. Fabio on Radio 1. Liquid Funk. Fabio on Radio 1.
Sound of DJ Patife, a remix of a track by a dude entitled Max de Castro. And I tell you, the original of that tune is fat. A little hip-hop kind of flavour, it is bad. But an excellent tune, some Brazilian drum and bass, and I tell you what, get ready for a few more tunes coming out of Brazil. Big shouts going out to DJ Coloral. Also Patife, big shout going out to Patife, Marky Mark, they looked after us wicked. Real Brazilian flavour in there. Also big shout going out to Armin van Helden, he's a very funny guy. And he's feeling the drum and bass. Big style. Also big shout to Paul Oakenfold, he was rocking. He was feeling Kosheen. He loves that tune. He's feeling that little tune here. It's going out to the whole crew. It was like being on a school trip with Frankie Knuckles and Paul Oakenfold and Armin van Helden and all the crew in a little mini bus. Neat and tidy. Right, we've got some more of your emails coming up soon. Also got to send a big shout going out to Oliver and Ado. Big shout going out to Oliver and Ado. Also Jack Frost, Brian G, all the crew. Getting funky between now and 4 o'clock. Some great music. Sending a big shout going out to some of the foot soldiers, Raf, Cliff, Wayne, Chris, Maxi. Also a big shout to TB down there in Norway. Check me out. It's Fabio, Radio 1. Flexing, big shout going out to Stash, the rest of the Camilleri crew. Little Fabiola, everybody representing. Sending that one out to all the Liquid Funk soldiers. Big shout going out to Shaka and the rest of the guys down there in Leicester. Big shout going out to Lucy, also Karina. Remember Glastonbury, next week we're coming live and direct, baby. We're coming live and direct. Also, I'm at Metalheadz next Sunday. Check that out, check that out. Next Wednesday at Swerve, I'm playing a long set alongside DJ Lee. Big shout going out to H, also shouting Moose, Duffus, the Ironed Out Soldiers. Shouting to Danny Byrd, do it again. Remember the big game tomorrow, you can catch it live and, well, not live, but it's on screen, they'll be showing it all night at Gate Crusher, so if you missed it, don't worry, you can catch it. Also next month you can catch me at the Shepherd's Bush Empire alongside LTJ Bookham and the Logical Progression crew. That'll be my first slot at Logical at Shepherd's Bush Empire. Looking forward to that immensely. Big shout going out to Blame, Conrad, also DRS, Nookie, LTJ Bookham, everyone who represents that Good Looking Records. Right, we're trying to get the email sorted out. Hopefully we're going to have some emails in about 5 minutes. And remember that history lesson, I got a killer. After this, I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back. mood. Track entitled Capacity by Mr. Sharpshooter himself, DJ Zinc. Slight departure back tunes. Fats. Sending respects to DJ Zinc, also Danny Breaks, also DJ Hype, the rest of the true Playaz crew. If you want to catch me playing something a little bit different, catch me at the Lazy Dog soon, I think next month. Playing some deep house flavours. Also, if you want to catch us in Ibiza, the Gate Crasher will be doing old school sets. Also for Clockwork Orange. Also, we'll be doing Pasha. And also next month, Ayanapa, alongside Dream Team and Dave Pearce. That is going to be interesting. Live and direct for Radio 1. Sending a big shout going out to Ross and everybody down there at Off Centre. At the Club 333, a wicked spot. Saturday night, if you want to check out something a bit different, check out the 333. Big shout going out to Patrick Forge. Right, we're going to go old school. Going back to a track that really came to light at the Notting Hill Carnival in 95, I think. A track that absolutely blew up the spot, and all the old jungle crews, if you're driving around in your car, beep your horns, bang the dashboard, and see if you remember this. One of the best summer tunes. I think I'm going to draw this down, Swerve. End of the night kind of flavour. Wicked tune. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure Optical was the engineer on this. I'm sure he was. Sound of Leviticus, The Burial. Say no more. Go for the rewind on that one. Jumping Jack Frost, Leviticus, The Burial. sound of Jumping Jack Frost, The Burial. An absolutely classic tune. Uplifting, tongue-in-cheek, real fun tune, party vibes. And that is what we're getting back to now. You got to admit, we did get all a little bit laddish after that and started to kind of act a little bit too heavy and hard and wayward. We've got to get back to the party vibe, and that is exactly what I'm getting back to right now. Don't care what anyone else is doing, I'm getting back to the party vibe, okay? Just tell you that from now, all right? Excellent tune, though. Leviticus from 1995. The Burial. And anyone that knows Frosty knows what the whole Leviticus thing means. I'm feeling him on that, definitely. Right, we've got a few more emails to read out. We've got half an hour left. Clive Warren up next. Send this one out to Sarah. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Still got so much music to play. You're going to have to try and fit it all in the next half hour. Track entitled My Soul. Love this track to death. Send this one out to Raph. Also a big shout going out to Pete Voyager. Also Tamsin, holding it down. Neat and tidy. Right, back to the emails. I want to send a massive shout to all of those that made it to the mezzanine last night. See Goldie, GQ, Loqui and DJ J. He says, you're all nutters. I've never seen such a wicked crowd in a house club, mashing it up in the D&B room the way you lot did. Respect. Respect out to all the guys on the radio putting a wicked show each and every time. That's from DJ J. Yo, big up my Dan. Keep up the sound. Keep up the good sound. Peace from Bobby Brown. Right, went to the Opera House on Friday, the 9th in Bournemouth to see you and you weren't there. Missed you at Homelands. When are you down in Bournemouth again or near this way? Want to hear the Liquid Funk? Anyway, love the show. Say hello to Fizz and don't forget about Johnny Guitar Watson. I'm doing a tune with some of his Vox on it. I'll send it to you when it's done. Keep it real. Like to hear that. That's from Simon T. Don't know what happened down at Opera House. I didn't even know I was meant to be there. I told you what happened at Homelands. I'm not going to go into it again. A really long story. An absolute nightmare happened to me. Like it happened to loads of other DJs. But if you want to catch me, I'll be at loads of the festivals this year. I'm going to be at Brighton as well. Brighton Festival, that's going to be hot. Right, more of your emails soon. Another hot tune, the Sound of Fellowship, a track entitled Feel Good. Definitely getting the flavours, catching the flavours. Sending this one out to my sister, also little Zen, the new addition to the family. Calibre once again. From the forthcoming album. Remember, it's myself and DJ Lee down at Swerve on Wednesday night. Big shout going out to Giles Peterson. All the rest of the Radio 1 crew. Remember Dream Team. 10 till 1 Sunday mornings. Blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. Big shout going out to Mikey B. Big shout to Mikey. Also to Timmy and Spoon. Want to catch myself and Grooverider late night, catch us down at home tonight. Deep South sessions. Also catch us at Fabric next week. Remember, if you can tell us what classical jungle track or classical, yeah, right. What classic jungle track did Bad Company recently remix? Send the answer to Fabric Competition, Fabio Radio 1, London, W1N4DJ, or Fabio at bbc.co.uk. You can win yourself free entry on the Radio 1 guest list. James Lavelle, Scratch Perverts, Optical, Bad Company and Pascal. You'll all be blowing up the spot, so check it out. If you want to get on that, email me, write to me, do something. We've got about another 12 minutes. Flying high. Forthcoming creative source, primary motive, the real deal. Sound of Primary Motive, Danny C from the forthcoming album. Alongside Mike Pierce, Primary Motive, that is fat. World exclusive business, world exclusive. Another thing, coming back on the plane, I watched The Sixth Sense, and I know I'm a bit late. Because everyone's seen that film, and yeah, they've been going on about it for years, and Ryder's like, yeah, you know what, I was in the cinema, and when I caught the twist, I had to shout out. He screamed out in the cinema, and everyone started looking at him like he was a nutcase. But I caught it straight away. I knew straight away. As soon as it happened, I knew. And I was like, it's kind of spoiled the film for me, because I was hoping at the end the twist I might have got it wrong, and I didn't, and it was like, I caught the twist, I caught it, lads, I caught it. Everyone was like, yeah, you'll never catch this one, you know. Wait till the end of the film, when the ring drops, it's like, right, oh, yeah. It's a good film though, bad movie, but it didn't catch me out. Didn't catch me out at all, lads.
You gotta let me in.
Our little kid's a wicked actor in that film. Have you seen Gladiators, Andy?
Yes.
Good? Really? Pucker, yeah? Special effects? Yeah? Yeah, I've got to catch Gladiators. There's a few more films coming out. I know Mission Impossible 2's out in the States and it's mixed reviews. Everyone's like, I'm not sure. Tom Cruise got 70 million or something for that film. Naughty. And poor match of the day.
You gotta let me.
I can't believe that. Hang on a minute. Because I know, listen, we've all grown up on Match of the Day, and they've lost the cricket, they lost everything. And BBC, come on, you should have got us all the DJs to chip in, and you know we could have got up to the millions that we needed to buy it. But it's not going to be the same. You know, ITV, you know, it's all good, but you know, Gary Lineker, Match of the Day on a Saturday night, it's like, you know, institution. And it's all gone now, and all the players are going to be earning £100,000 a week, and football's going to be spoilt up, and
You gotta let me.
I don't know. Too much money is never a good thing. Apart from when I kind of like make a lot of money. That's all right. But you know, £100,000 a week, that's the kind of money footballers are going to be making soon. And I'm not jealous, you know, but
You gotta let me.
I played for South London, you know, South London in goal, admittedly, but I was a good goalkeeper. But enough of the digressing, as they say.
You gotta let me.
Remember, me and Grooverider next week coming live from Glastonbury. Only going to be able to play about another minute of this tune because there's one more tune I want to fit in before the end. The time's running out.
You gotta let me.
Clive Rowan's always pulling his hair out. Cuts off my last tune. Diversify.
You gotta let me. With my love, with my love. You gotta let me. With my love. I will never ever let you fall. You gotta let me. With my love. I will never ever let you fall. You gotta let me. With my love. Hey, hey. You gotta let me. With my love, with my love. You gotta let me. With my love, with my love. You gotta let me. With my love.
Well, I think I'm going to have to love and leave you on this tune. I haven't got enough time. I want to remind you of a few things first. Remember tomorrow, catch us at Gatecrasher Friday night. We've got Glastonbury. We're going to have to break our necks to get back Fabio. Yeah. Saturday, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Sunday, I'm at Metalheadz. Catch me at Swerve. If you want to hear these kind of styles, liquid funk all night. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Setting the pace, getting the party vibe back. Many, many thanks to Andy. He's held it down. Cool as a cucumber, he is. Have you ever met him? He's as cool as a cucumber. The building could be burning down and he's like, yeah, all right, Fab. Don't worry about it. So big shout's going out to Andy. Also Wilbur, thanks for all your emails. Big shout going out to everyone that knows me, to the Brazilian crew. I love you all. To MC Clovis down there in Sao Paulo. Sarah holding it down tight at Groove Connections, running neat. Gold Card Business. Clive Warren up next. Until next week, live and direct at Glastonbury. I'll be seeing ya.